Students, today we will discuss first chapter, the new topic soil as a resource. In very simple sentence, what we can say: superfine particles of weathered rock with humus, which is indispensable for growth of plant, is known as soil. So, with regard to the soil can be of two types by the process of formation. First one is the residual, and second one transported variety of soil. So, with regard to the residual soil, this variety of soil is formed by the process of weathering. And what is weathering? Weathering can be defined as process by which exposed rocks are weathered and teared or broken into simpler form or smaller pieces. Then next one, with regard to the transported variety of soil, this variety of soil is transported and deposited by the river. You can take the example of alluvial soil. So the sediments have been transported from the mountainous region and they have been deposited in the plain area. So this alluvial soil is a good example of transported variety of soil. And black soil, what I told you earlier, it can be taken as example of residual variety of soil. So with regard to the soil formation, several factors are there, important factors which are influencing the formation of soil. First one is relief, or you can say the topography. Second point, parent rock or the bedrock. Then climate, vegetation cover, and the time. These are the factors which are influencing the formation of soil. Other than the factors, some forces are also there, like change in temperature, action of running water, wind, and glacier, activity of decomposers. So all these are also contributing to the formation of soil. After that, we will discuss about the classification of soil. So with regard to the soil can be categorized into different categories on the basis of formation, color, thickness, texture, age, chemical and physical properties under alluvial soil, red soil, black soil, laterite soil, desert soil and mountain soil. Now let us discuss about different varieties of soil one by one. First, we will discuss about alluvial soil. This is most widely spread and important variety of soil, and we are getting this variety of soil in the entire northern plain of India. Then we are getting in coastal areas, particularly in the deltas of Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, and Kaveri. So, this variety of soil, on the basis of age, can be categorized into two main types on the basis of age: Khada and Banga. Khada and Banga, these are the two varieties of alluvial soil, what we are getting. So with regard to the Khadar soil, this variety of soil is new alluvial soil. This variety of soil is new alluvial soil, and with regard to the Banga, it is the old alluvial soil. And from this topic, one question is very important. Differentiate between Khadar and Banga. First point, Khadar is new alluvial, Banga is old alluvial soil. Second point, Khadar is fine grained, Banga coarse grained. Another point of difference, Khadar is more fertile, Banga is comparatively less fertile or infertile in nature. Another point of difference with regard to the Khadar, it is found in between the bank of the river up to the floodplain area. But Banga variety of soil we are getting above the floodplain area where overflooded water of the river is unable to reach. Then this variety of soil is very fertile one, as it is rich in nutrients such as potash, phosphoric acid and lime. So it is suitable for cultivation of sugarcane, rice, wheat, pulses, etc. Then we'll discuss about the another variety of soil, that is black soil. So with regard to the black soil, this variety of soil is an example of residual variety of soil, locally known as Ragar soil, and it is ideal for cultivation of cotton. So we are also calling it as black cotton soil. So this variety of soil we are getting in the Deccan Trough area, and it has been formed due to the weathering of lava rock or volcanic rock, or you can say the basalt, in the plateaus of Maharashtra, Saurashtra, Malwa, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, and also in some of the patches of Godavari and Krishna valleys, we are getting this variety of soil. After that, we will discuss about the composition of soil. So, this variety of soil is rich in calcium carbonate, magnesium, potash, and lime, but it is poor in phosphoric content. Some of the other characteristics are also there, that this variety of soil is made up of clayey material. It is well known for its capacity to hold moisture. It is developing cracks during the hot dry weather for aeration of the soil. It becomes sticky after the rain. So these are the other characteristics of this variety of soil. After that, we will discuss about the another variety of soil, that is red soil. So with regard to this variety of soil, it has been formed due to the weathering of old crystalline igneous rock in the area of low rainfall in our country, particularly in the southern parts of the Deccan Plateau. And this variety of soil we are getting in the state of Odisha, Chhattisgarh, southern part of the Middle Ganga plain, along the Piedmont zone of the Western Ghat. So this is reddish in color due to diffusion of iron in crystalline and metamorphic rocks. And in hydrated form, where there is some rainfall, in hydrated form, the red soil is converting into yellow color. After that, we will discuss about another variety of soil, that is laterite soil. This is the another variety of soil, laterite soil. This variety of soil we are getting in the area of high temperature and heavy rainfall, and this variety of soil has been formed by the process of leaching. What is leaching? In a very simple sentence, what we can say, the process by which superfine particles of weathered rock is washed away in the form of solution by a stream of water or rainwater. So this process of leaching makes the soil infertile or less fertile in nature. This variety of soil is rich in iron and aluminium, but deficient in nitrogen, potassium, lime, and humus content. And after using chemical fertilizer, this variety of soil can be brought under cultivation also. And generally in the hilly areas of Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu, it is used for growing tea and coffee. Then in Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, this variety of soil is also used for growing cashew nut. After that, we will discuss about the arid soil. With regard to the arid soil, this variety of soil we are getting in the area where the amount of rainfall is very less, generally in the arid and the semi-arid region of our country. In this variety of soil, salt content in this variety of soil, salt content is maximum. The reason is that as in this area amount of rainfall is scanty or very less, and due to high temperature evaporation is taking place very quickly. So due to this the percentage of salt is maximum in this variety of soil. Then in lower horizon of this variety of soil, we are getting conker because of increasing calcium content downward. But after proper irrigation, this variety of soil can also become suitable for cultivation. You can take the example of Rajasthan Canal project. So after construction of this canal, some of the parts of the Thar desert now have become important grain producing areas of our country. After that, we will discuss about forest soil. So with regard to the forest soil, this variety of soil, forest soil, we are getting in the hilly and the mountainous areas of our country. In the hilly and the mountainous region of our country, we are getting this variety of soil. And with regard to the texture of this variety of soil, that may vary as per altitude due to change in environmental condition. This variety of soil is loamy and silty in valley, and as we are moving towards the upper slopes, the soil become coarse grained. After that, we will discuss about soil erosion and soil conservation. So with regard to the soil erosion, in very simple sentence what we can say, the process of removal of top layer of the soil by physical agents is known as soil erosion. Again I am repeating, the removal of top layer of soil by physical agents is termed as soil erosion. So with regard to the soil erosion, it can be of different types, but in your textbook two main types have been included. First one is gully erosion. So when running water, generally in the area where the steepness of the land is maximum, running water cuts through clay soil and make deep channels, and such type of erosion is known as gully erosion. And an area bisected by a number of gullies can be termed as badland. Another type of erosion, that is sheet erosion. So with regard to the sheet erosion, this type of erosion takes place when water flows as a sheet over a large area down a slope and washes away top layer of soil. Is known as this type of erosion is known as sheet erosion. So with regard to the factors which are leading to the soil erosion, deforestation, overgrazing, unscientific agricultural practices, so these are the main causes which are leading to the soil erosion. After that, we will discuss about soil conservation. So with regard to the soil conservation, in a very simple sentence what we can say, the process by which erosion of the soil is restricted or is controlled and fertility of the soil is preserved is known as soil conservation. So several soil conservation measures are there. So soil conservation measures are, first one, contour plowing. That is plowing along the contoured lines. These are the imaginary lines which are joining the places having same elevation above the mean sea level. So in contour plowing, generally the farmers, instead of tilling the land up and down, they are plowing the land parallel to the contour line against the slope of the hill. This another one, terrace farming. In this type of farming, the slope of the hill cut into number of terraces, a stair-like structure which restricts the fast flow of a stream of water, and by this way soil conservation is taking place. The next one is a strip cropping. So large field can be divided into number of strips, and strips of grasses are left to grow between the crops to break up the force of the wind. So this type of farming is known as strip cropping. The next one is shelter belt. So the rows of trees can be planted. It may be across the desert, on the banks of the river, to control erosion caused by the wind, by the what we call river. So these are all about the chapter, and in the next video we will discuss next chapter. Thank you.